Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You're watching Food for Thought with Barbara Cooking-Diva. Yeah, that's me, that's right. So, it's been a while since I've come to you guys doing a vlog, and I've been kind of busy, quite busy actually. So before I get into why I've been so busy and why I've been off the grid, I want to say welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining. You are in a safe place where I take on the four major F's in my life and perhaps your life too. That's faith, family, finance, and of course, food. I am a certified culinary nutritionist and chef and culinary educator, and I bring to you nuggets of goodness through enriching conversation with some of my dear friends who are all professionals in their various fields, and of course, giving you tips on nutrition and wellness through cooking videos from the comfort of my kitchen coming into yours. So, if you have not already done so, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button so every time I post a video, you will be notified so you can come over and join. All right, so this morning I am going to, in our little cook and chat, I'm going to do a breakfast dish, and I'm going to make some sauteed callaloo, ackee, and saltfish. And you know this is coming straight out of the Jamaican camp, right? So before we get cooking and chatting, why I've been off the grid and not making my usual weekly posting. I run a culinary arts program at a local high school, and it is a career focused program. And what we do is to gear and train students to work in hospitality while in high school, because we are aware that not all students are going to take the traditional route of going to a four-year college. And quite frankly, the business community really is in need of trained people in different fields, culinary arts, hospitality, air conditioning, medical technician. There are a number of different areas that students can prepare and become industry certified and get right into a work program, training program right after high school, or become employed to work in these various industries. So there are a number of high school programs within Palm Beach County that have career academies within them. And our high school, where I teach, has 6 academies. And one of them is hospitality that involves culinary arts. And I teach and run that program for my high school. And so I've been busy preparing my students to take their industry certification exam, which is to get them certified in food safety management. And it's quite a challenging exam for the kids, but it's something that is a great accomplishment, and it's really a tangible certification, industry certification that they can then take and start to seek employment. So I'm super excited that over 50% of my students who sat the exam this year have their industry certification in food safety management, and we've partnered with a major hospitality business downtown Delray City, where I live, and they are now in the process of hiring 7 of my students to work at various entry-level positions in food service, from concierge to front of the house persons such as servers, to back of the house prep cooks. So it really has been quite a journey getting them ready, study for the exam, having them take the exam, and just walking them through that process. I've been working with them over the last couple of weeks to get their resumes ready and teach them how to do cover letters and prepare for an interview. And so I have 3 positions coming up next week that 3 of them will go for, and another 4 that 4 more students will go for. And they can work while they're in high school. They'll graduate with not only a high school diploma, but an industry level certification. So I'm super proud of them. And yeah, that's been taking a lot of my time. On the weekends, I have a lot of papers to grade and, things of that nature. So I haven't been making much videos lately, but we're past the testing season now, so I have more time on the weekends where I can come to you, get back in the kitchen and cook up something delicious and share more nutritional information with you guys and talk about the 4 major F's in my life. So we're going to get into today's breakfast in a minute, but if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. If you have not already done so, where are we at far? You've been here before, you may like the content, come back. There's more nuggets of goodness. And by the way, we're in the month of April, and April is my month. And in about 17 days, I'll celebrate my 50th birthday. So that's something I'm looking forward to in this month, among other things. So let's get the cooking going in the next segment. All right, guys, so I am back and ready to cook. So this morning, I'm going to make a classic Jamaican breakfast using my favorite vegetable, callaloo. I have my callaloo already cut and my season cut up. Prep work is so important because it really saves time, especially when you're busy during the week. So yesterday, while I was making dinner, I went ahead and washed and stripped and chopped up my callaloo with my onions, peppers, tomatoes, garlic, the whole 9 yards, and set that aside. So this morning I am ready. I am just straight cooking all this. I also have my ackee and saltfish. And for those of you who aren't Jamaicans, this is our national dish, ackee. It's actually a fruit from West Africa, and codfish. So I have my ackee, my codfish, that's all set up. And then I have the seasoning that I use to flavor and enhance my ackee. So I have my tomatoes diced up, scallions, onions, a little bit of bell pepper. I like to squeeze in any opportunity, anywhere I can, additional vegetables. So I have some bell pepper chopped up there. Plus it gives it nice color and vibrancy, right? My thyme, my garlic, and my Scotch bonnet pepper. My mom sneaked a Scotch bonnet pepper from a tree. I won't tell you whose tree, but she took it off somebody's tree and she gave She gave it to me, and it's so flavorful that all you need is a little bit of it. See, all you need is a little bit of, when I tell you this is nice and flavorful, and just add the right amount of spice. So I have some Scotch bonnet diced up in that. I have breadfruit. So my mother is visiting from Jamaica and brought me a little breadfruit. Now, it's not, breadfruit season is slowly going away, so I only got one, but I'm super grateful. So she roasted it for me, and I thawed it, and now I'm going to do a bit of fried breadfruit to go along with my Ackee saltfish and steamed callaloo. So I feel like I'm back home, straight yard, right? So first I'm gonna start out by sprinkling a little bit of salt over my breadfruit, and I'm gonna use some olive oil, some extra virgin, actually this is grapeseed oil that I'm using, right? This is truly a heart healthy omega-3 fatty acid enriched oil. You want to eat and use oils that are rich in omega-3 fatty acid, as they support heart health, right? So I'm using a little bit of grapeseed oil to fry my roasted breadfruit. So it's pretty much just to give it that nice crispy taste to it, and to reheat it because it's already roasted, so it's already cooked. I'm just gonna give it a nice fry so that it is nice and crispy to go along. And then I'm going to steam the callaloo. So I think we're gonna start working on both the callaloo and the breadfruit simultaneously. So I'm going to heat a pan, again with some grapeseed oil, and this is where I'm going to steam the callaloo while the oil is heating for the breadfruit, which I'm gonna fry there. And then we're gonna get both things going at the same time. And then I'm gonna fix the Ackee saltfish. I'm gonna do that last. And quite quickly, breakfast will be ready. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, so my pan is heated. I'm going to start to put my breadfruit on my pan. And those will fry to a nice golden brown color. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, and my oil is heated, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put my callaloo in the pan. Let this, yeah. All right. So I have callaloo going on in the pan. You can see it. It looks like it's a whole big pan of callaloo, but the leaves will wilt as it cooks. So I'm going to wind up with about a half of what you see in the pan right now when it's finished. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cover it and then lower my burner to a nice low medium, and then I'm gonna take a look at what's going on with the breadfruits. I don't want them to burn. I just want a nice golden brown color on them. So again, my burner is at about medium. Nice golden brown color, nothing brown burning. Just nice coloring. Yeah, these are looking good. These are looking super good. Somebody's going to be happy about breakfast this morning, and it's not just me, y'all. So what have you guys been cooking in your kitchen lately? Uh, we know we started off the year doing our detox and just a different eating plan. Are you guys still on your nutritional eating plan, or have we come off of it, given it a break? I know it's Easter right now, and a lot of us indulge in our little Easter fixings, the bun and cheese if you're from Jamaica, and all sorts of little treats that we have during various holiday time. So nothing is wrong with having a treat, but then we get right back to our regular plan of just eating healthfully and making sure that we are getting all the right nutrients from the food we eat, and what we don't get from the food we eat, we supplement that by taking our vitamins. And don't forget, guys, when you're cooking, always include herbs and spices, because they have a lot of micronutrients that support health and nutrition in them. Things like ginger have anti-inflammatory properties. Your turmeric, all right? Spices have medicinal values to them. That like food be like medicine, and medicine be like food. Don't forget to add your garlic and stuff like that in your fixings. So I'm getting ready to have my breadfruit. See, they fry so quickly. Once it's roasted, it doesn't take a very long time. They're nice and golden brown. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. All right, so now I'm gonna get ready to fix my ackee and saltfish. Let's see how quickly breakfast will be ready. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, so it's time to check on the callaloo. The breadfruit is ready, nice, crispy, deliciousness, slightly golden brown. That's the coloring you're looking for, right? A little bit of salt to top it off. So that's ready. I'm going to check on the callaloo. Nice steam. That should be ready also. Remember I told you that that pan full of callaloo that we started out with was going to wilt down to just about half. So that's what I have of the callaloo once it's been steamed, and it gives me just about half of what I started with. Just want it nice and tender, not too soggy. Because remember, the cooking process helps to deplete some of the nutritive value of the food, in this case of the vegetable. So you want a nice light steam where you still have some bite to it, but it's just nice and tender, but not floating in a lot of water. You don't add water to your callaloo. It's a hydrous vegetable. It's produced its own water as it's steamed. So just let it do its thing. Once it's nice and tender, you can give it perfect. Now this is done. I can turn my burner off, and I have my second dish done. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it right here. Look how rich and green this vegetable is. Eating the rainbow. Look at that. Nice and green. And in the same pan, I'm just going to give it a quick rinse. And in the same pan, I'm going to prepare the ackee and saltfish. And I have everything already prepared for the ackee and saltfish. And I'm just going to plop my Scotch bonnet pepper just on top for a little bit of color. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to let it get into the callaloo itself. I'm just propping it there because I want to add a little bit of color to it and a little bit of garnish. So look at that. How beautiful is that? Yep. So fried roast breadfruit, steamed callaloo, and the last dish I'm going to prepare on this breakfast thing is ackee and saltfish. Then we're going to wrap this up. Breakfast will be ready in a jiffy. Catch you in a second. All right, guys, so let's fix this ackee and saltfish and wrap this whole breakfast dish up. I have 3 tablespoons of the grapeseed oil heating in the pan. I'm now going to go ahead and put the seasoning that I had prepared from yesterday in the pan. Let that saute a little bit. And then I'm going to add my sizzle. Then I'm going to add the codfish. All right. This is a classic Jamaican breakfast. You can have it any day of the week. But it is truly a breakfast that we enjoy. Ackee and saltfish breakfast. I'm going to add in my codfish. Give that a stir. The codfish and the ackee were pre-cooked and pre-prepared also. I usually, as soon as I buy my codfish, I go ahead and I pre-cook and break it into small pieces, put it in Ziploc bags and freeze it so that I have it ready and available to me anytime I'm ready to use it. I don't have to go through the whole process of boiling the codfish to get, because it's salted codfish, so it has a lot of sodium in it. So you want to boil that to reduce some of the sodium content in it and then have it ready. Also, the ackee was pre-cooked. All I had to do was just to reheat it with a little bit of warm water and it's ready to go in. So I'm going to put this in. So the ackee is in. Mixing with the saltfish. They look happy. They look like they're in a peaceful relationship with each other. I'm going to show you in a second what's going on in my pan. This ackee and saltfish. And then finally, I'm just going to add a little bit of seasoning. And that will take care of that. So, a little bit of seasoning go in the pan. I'm adding a little bit of salt and pepper. And a little bit more spice. Just give things a nice flavor. All right, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like in the pan right now. Look at that. Give this a nice stir. Put it back. And you will have your ackee and saltfish dish ready to serve up in your breakfast. Add a little bit more pepper. Black pepper. And you are all set and ready. And in a few seconds, I'll show you the plated dish of ackee, saltfish, callaloo, and fried breadfruit. Okay, guys, so this is the finished breakfast. This is a proper Jamaican Easter breakfast where, you know, when friends are coming over and family for brunch on Easter Sunday and you want to give them that good old Jamaican feel. If you're away, then you cook up your nice, good callaloo. Nice and green and pretty, steamed and good. And you get your ackee and your saltfish. Cook it up nice, and your roast breadfruit, and you throw some fried plantain on the top. Fried roast breadfruit, and of course you balance it out with your fruit platter, which I'm gonna make. Listen guys, you're watching Food for Thought with Barbara Cooking-Diva. Yeah, that's me. That's right. Thank you for joining me on this episode where we cook and walla chat. Next time, when you join us, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification button. And I'll see you back here next Sunday in my kitchen, where I'll be bringing you great nutritional tips for your health and well-being, and we will reason. Take care. Bye.